Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to Double Reward. The Prophet ﷺ used to live in a pagan society before the coming of Islam. And the practices of this society were indeed immoral. They used to eat unwholesome food. They used to practice oppression. The strong would take advantage of the weak. They used to worship rocks and stone. And amidst this society, the Prophet was pure. And he used to go to a cave called Hira to get away from all of this filth. And in the cave, when he was at the age of 40, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed to him Surah Al-Alaq, which is today's surah. When he was in the cave, the angel Jibreel, who was a powerful servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, came to him and held him in a powerful grip. He said to him, Iqra, read. The Prophet said, I can't read. Then he held him in another powerful grip. And he said, Iqra, read. And the Prophet said, I can't read. Then a third time, he held him in a very strong and powerful grip. He said, read, in the name of your Lord, who has created all that exists. This is the beginning of revelation. It's the beginning of the Quran. It's the beginning of Islam. And inshallah, we're going to read these beginning verses of Surah Iqra. And I hope you're ready. Are you guys ready?
Inshallah.
Let's listen to what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى إن إلى ربك الرجعى. I seek refuge in Allah from Satan the accursed. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most gracious. Read in the name of your Lord, who has created all that exists. He has created man from a clot. Read, and your Lord is the most generous, who has taught writing by the pen. He has taught man that which he knows not. Nay, verily man does transgress all bounds, because he considers himself self-sufficient. Surely, unto your Lord is the return. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Let's practice that here together, inshallah. Okay, repeat after me. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق
اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق
خلق الإنسان من علق
خلق الإنسان من علق
اقرأ وربك الأكرم
اقرأ وربك الأكرم
اقرأ وربك الأكرم
اقرأ وربك الأكرم
الذي علم بالقلم
الذي علم بالقلم
علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم
علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم
كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى
كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى
أن رآه استغنى
أن رآه استغنى
إن إلى ربك الرجعى
إن إلى ربك الرجعى
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق
اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق
خلق الإنسان من علق
خلق الإنسان من علق
اقرأ وربك الأكرم
اقرأ وربك الأكرم
الذي علم بالقلم
الذي علم بالقلم
علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم
علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم
كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى
كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى
أن رآه استغنى
أن رآه استغنى
إن إلى ربك الرجعى
إن إلى ربك رجعا
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق
اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق
خلق الإنسان من علق
خلق الإنسان من علق
اقرأ وربك الأكرم
اقرأ وربك الأكرم
الذي علم بالقلم
الذي علم بالقلم
علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم
علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم
كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى
كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى
أن رآه استغنى
أن رآه استغنى
إن إلى ربك الرجعى
إن إلى ربك رجعا
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Okay, that's very good. Let's practice that. Burim, can you read that for us?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق
Okay, Burim, we want to hear the qalqala. خلق اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق
اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم
علم الإنسان
علم الإنسان
Okay, don't let your tongue touch the top of your mouth. علم الإنسان
علم الإنسان
Now this hukm here is ikhfa. Okay? The noon is hiding a little bit. If you put your tongue on the top of your mouth, you're going to pronounce the noon completely, like this. Insan. But that's not what we want to do. We want to say insan. Repeat after me. Insan.
إنسان
Insan.
إنسان
Okay, did you feel your tongue touching the top? Or did it not touch?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
علم الإنسان
That was a little better. Keep going.
علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم
Okay, that's enough. Jazakumullahu khairan. So we want to work on that ikhfa and that qalqala. I can hear the beginning of it, but it needs to be a lot stronger. خلق. That's going to take time. Osama, can you read the first 3 verses for us?
إن شاء الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الخلق اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم.
Okay, very good. Now remember last time the qalqala was better, but the ikhfa was very good. You said al-insan. Did you notice there wasn't a noon sound? He didn't say al-insan. He said al-insan. Burim, did you get that difference?
Yes,
Okay. You know when the other brothers are reading, pay attention and see what they're doing. Inshallah. Abu Yusuf, why don't you read that for us? Start from the beginning.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق
Good.
خلق
That qalqala was fantastic, but what about the alif in iqra?
اقرأ باسم ربك
No, one more time. اقرأ باسم
اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق.
Okay. Repeat after me. اقرأ.
اقرأ.
Good. اقرأ باسم ربك.
اقرأ باسم ربك.
Okay, we got to work on that.
Yeah.
You have to pronounce the alif,
Which
the
one?
hamza, in اقرأ.
The first one or the last one?
No, the one after the ra. اقرأ. Did you hear that hamza?
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a tendency just to skip that letter and say اقرأ باسمي. اقرأ باسمي. Okay? But we want to hear you say اقرأ باسمي.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Start from the beginning.
اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. خلق الإنسان من علق. اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم.
الذي علم.
الذي علم بالقلم.
Okay, that's very good, mashallah. The qalqala was very good and the ikhfa was very good. And we worked on that hamza, that was very good. Ahmed, can you read for us from the beginning too?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم
كلا
كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى.
Yes, that's right. أن رآه استغنى. Then one more verse. إن إلى ربك.
إن إلى ربك الرجعى.
إن. Elongate that noon a little bit.
Okay. إن.
Go ahead.
إن إلى ربك الرجعى.
Very good, mashallah. That qalqala was very good. Bareem, did you see the al-insan? Did you get the ikhfa? Did you hear that from both of them?
Yes, yes.
Okay. You want to practice that?
Inshallah.
Give it one more shot.
إنسان.
Okay, that sounds better. Okay, very good. طيب, that's enough for now, inshallah. We're going to stop and come back from after the break with ahkam al-tajweed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
We are covering the manners in Islam that a Muslim is supposed to have in Islam.
There is a strong link between having good manners and piety. And then he said, I guarantee a dwelling in the highest rank of Jannah for the one who perfects his manner. That indeed, truthfulness leads to piety, to righteousness. And righteousness and piety leads to Jannah.
The Prophet ﷺ used to always maintain family ties.
Gentleness in Islam means to treat people with kindness and with tenderness.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome back. So far we've covered the rule of mad or elongation. And we've looked at a lot of words. We've looked at the alif with that mark on top of it, which makes the sound very long and you have to take your breath. But today's rule is kind of special because it isn't in a word, it's in one letter. Let's look at some examples that will clear that up. The first example is what you're used to, and that is as-sakha. Now remember, when we practiced that, we said as-sakha. There was an alif and there was a madda on top of it, and we lengthened it and we elongated it. That was in one word. But then we have other examples, other places where there's that exact mad, but there's just one letter. Let's look at, for example, the word sad. This letter is elongated for 6 counts. So take out your hand and put it up like this. Now watch. Sad. One more time. Sad. Now, if you notice, I wasn't in a hurry when I was counting. Let's practice that all here together, inshallah. Sad.
Sad.
Good job, Osama. One more time, but a little bit more emphatically. Sad.
Sad.
One more time. Sad.
Sad.
Okay. Abu Yusuf, you need to lengthen your voice a little bit more. Now let's move on to another example. This example is in the beginning of Surah Al-Qalam, or Surah Noon. It's the first verse. Now, the way to say this is like this. Noon. Repeat after me. Noon.
Noon.
Good, excellent. One more time. Do it again.
Noon.
Okay, very good. Now, another letter in the Quran is the word Qaf. Again, there's another surah, and it starts out with the word Qaf. Now, these letters are very interesting, and when you read the Quran often, you'll realize something special about them. Number one is that they set the tone, the rhyme of the rest of the surah. You'll find out that surahs that begin with Sad have that sound at the ending of the verses throughout, and the ones that have Noon have that sound throughout. So it's a very powerful way to introduce the surah. Let's now pronounce that. Qaf. One more time, repeat after me. Qaf.
Qaf.
One more time, please.
Qaf.
Good job, that was very good. Well, so the next question is, well, these letters, they're very interesting. What about them? Well, the meaning of these things is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He knows their meaning. But these are a wonderful way to catch the attention of somebody who's listening to the Quran. When you hear somebody starting out like this, you're thinking, wow, let me listen to what this wonderful revelation has. Let's move on to another example. The beginning of Surah Al-Baqarah. Now, if you notice here, you have to look out, because you're going to see 3 letters. Not all of them are elongated. Only the ones with the squiggly marks on top, the madda mark. Repeat after me. Alif, Lam, Mim.
Alif, Lam, Mim.
Okay, now remember, we have to do the med 6 times for both letters, the lam and the mim. And I did tell you that you're going to have to draw your breath. So, one more time, listen and repeat after me. Alif, Lam, Mim.
Alif, Lam, Mim.
Okay, very good. Let's look at another example. And this example is just to make sure that you're paying attention. Abu Yusuf, let me ask you a question. Do you see any squiggly marks on top of those 2 letters?
No, nothing.
Not at all. So that's why there's no med here. So this is pronounced, repeat after me, Taha.
Taha.
One more time, repeat after me, Taha.
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 So there wasn't any elongating sound. So you have to look for that squiggly mark on top of the letter. Let's look at another example, which is Hamim. Barim, could you tell me which one of those letters has a mark on top of it?
Mim.
The meme. How about the ha?
Nothing.
Doesn't. So that means that we're not going to elongate the ha, but we are going to elongate the meme. Okay? So repeat after me. Hamim. Now remember, this is ha, not ha. Repeat after me. Hamim. Good, excellent. Let's move on to another example, which is Yasin. Usama, do you see those two letters?
Yes.
What is the first one?
Alif.
No.
Oh.
Yasin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you see a squiggly mark on top of the ya?
No.
Okay, how about the sin?
Yes.
Exactly. So that means that you're going to do what?
Elongate the sin.
Exactly, but not the ya. Okay? And you know, when you're elongating and you're getting into it and you're enjoying it, there might be a tendency to elongate the wrong letter. But your teacher will not like that. So this is the way to say it. Yasin.
Yasin.
Okay, very good. Now you notice as you get used to it, you don't have to count. Okay, let's practice that all together. Yasin.
Yasin.
One more time. Yasin.
Yasin.
Okay, now if you notice, some of us here are lengthening it a little bit longer than others. Like, I noticed that Abu Yusuf is going just a little bit longer than, for example, Barim. That's okay, as long as they're always consistent. Because Abu Yusuf's 6 counts are a little bit longer than Barim's 6 counts. That's okay, like I said, but as long as he's consistent. Every time there's 6 counts, he gives it that same length. Okay, let's look at another example. Okay, for this example, you have to, take your breath in because there are 2 letters that we're going to be elongating. Abu Yusuf, can you tell me which 2 letters in Ta, Sin, Mim?
The letters Sin and Mim.
Why?
Because there is this sign on top of them.
Yeah, the madda mark or that squiggly mark.
Yeah, squiggly mark.
Okay,
Yes.
well, what about the Ta?
There is nothing on the top of it.
Okay, very good. So let's practice that. Ta, Sin, Mim. Okay, very good. Usama, I noticed that you were stressing the meme. That's very, very good. Okay? Now, all of us all together one more time. Ta, Sin, Mim. Okay, very good. Let's look at another example. Now, this example, you really, really have to draw your breath in because there are 3 letters that you have to elongate your voice on. Now, Ahmed, let's ask you which ones they are. In Alif, Lam, Mim, Sad, which ones do you have to elongate your voice on?
Lam, Mim, and Sad.
Very good. Why?
Because there's 3 squiggly marks.
Very good, on top of each one. Well, what about the Alif?
Nope, none.
It doesn't have a squiggly mark on top of it. And if you notice that Hamza, the it can't be elongated anyway.
No.
Okay? All right. So let's say that. Alif, Lam, Mim, Sad. Repeat after me. Alif, Lam, Mim, Sad.
Alif, Lam, Mim, Sad.
Alif, Lam,
ألف لام ميم صاد.
Okay, now that we've covered the letters and we have a handle on it, let's try to ask some questions to recap everything, inshallah. Ahmed, can you tell us what was special about today's med?
Special because we're dealing with whole words, right?
No, we're dealing with letters.
I mean.
Letters, you mean?
Yeah, letters.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, very good.
And
Did you notice any? Okay,
multiple squigglies.
Okay, that's
so
right.
you
like
gotta hold your breath for a very, very long time.
Okay, like in Alif, Lam, Mim, Sad. There were three of them. Three elongations in that in those letters. Okay, that's very good, mashallah. Usama, do you think of? Can you come up with any other difference?
In this lesson, we held our breath for 6 instances.
Yeah, that's right. This med is it's remarkable in that you have to do it for 6 counts. It's very long.
Instead of 4.
Well, we've done others before that were 4 or 5. And then al-mad al-lazim was, so this one and al-mad al-lazim, when there is a shadda, there has to be 6 counts. So this is one of those very, very, very long counts. Okay, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen that we're finished with that, and we're going to get ready to move on to other rules. Now remember that it's very important, as much as you can, to take the rule that we've covered and then try to practice. Pick up a Quran or a Mus'haf and try to find examples of it. If you know somebody who's more knowledgeable, you can practice with them to make sure that you're doing it right. Until then, I wish you the very best. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.